what is the definition of smart? The definition of smart, again, I just want to tell you who were not there at that time, that who is learning and upgrading. And infrastructure smartness is that the application is learning and automating themselves. So we are here at CP Plus to upgrade, to automate your applications, whatever you have in mind, to run it either on the camera or different kind of applications and softwares available in the market, integrating with them to give you the right result for the applications or the requirement you have. So we are a solution provider. We are just a sensor guy. We provide eyes to the application. We provide data to the application. And that is what we are doing it for years. Now, if you talk about Aditya Infotech Limited, this is the company behind CP Plus brand. CP Plus is the brand, and Aditya Infotech Limited is the company behind that. What we make it, the brand, Aditya Infotech Limited came into existence in 1995. And then in 2007, we started with the camera. Now, the camera is not the normal cameras and the usual cameras what you have. We had come into the market with a mission. And the mission was that we will make surveillance camera a domestic need of every household, of every small shop owners. This is the era, if you must know, that at that point of time, everybody was thinking that how a general public will use the facilities, what used to be the luxuries for years. Whether you take the small cost airlines launching on those areas, small cost hotels, small cost restaurants, those all are launching at that era. So we basically took that thing from there and make the camera a domestic product for use by every household. Now we are there, and Mr. Salman Khan helps us in Big Boss, and the major dialogue comes in as that Upar wala sab dekh raha hai. So we made every house to feel that Upar wala sab dekh raha hai, and to basically stop all pilferage, all incidents, whatever is going to happen. From that, we generate that fear into the system that yes, Upar wala dekh raha hai, you should not do anything wrong with this. After that, it is journey. 2017, we indigenized everything. We have tied up with Dixon, who is the largest manufacturers of Apple phone in India. You must be knowing that. They are helping us. We have made a JV with them, and we together started manufacturing and cameras in India. So we were manufacturing about 10 lakh cameras in a month in 2017. And when the market grew up, we put up the next factory, which is in 2023, because we had to take a lot of EMS help to fulfill the market requirement. In 2023, believe us that we have made the India's largest and world third largest factory, which is with the capacity of 2.5 million cameras. So 25 lakh cameras we are making every month to cater to this market. Domestic plus the premium. And right from each segment, from small chai wala, pan wala, to the premium thing as serving to the border areas, army base, defense bases and all. And that is where we bring our core values: honesty, teamwork, breaking all. So this is all part of journey, and with this journey, we have now pan-India presence. So everywhere you will see a distributor, a dealer, a partner to meet your requirement. The overall pan-India, we have got about, if you see, about 500 cities we cross with 800 distributors. We've got revenue growth of 30%, which is going as per CAGR of the surveillance camera. We are the #1 domestic supplier for CCTV cameras in India. So what I'll do is that I'll just not read through the presentation for you all. I'll just do both the things, that I'll explain whatever I could, and you read through so that we can save time, because ma'am is looking at me. This is most important part. See, you have the camera at your house, but it should be safe, it should be secure. You have to be 100% sure that my data is not going out, because that's a critical data. The camera is the most vulnerable part of any application, whether it is installed in police station, in education, in schools, or wherever. So the government of India has come out with the policies. Every camera has to pass through a test with the government lab to be sold in India. So you don't worry, all cameras which are now available in market are STQC passed and fully secured, tested by the government lab. So no worry on data pilferage now. This is one of the feather in the cap of MITI, that this is the only policy, to my knowledge, this is the only policy which India has made by themselves. Otherwise, all test policies, we are following up foreign policies and all. The camera testing policy, all 32 points are made in India, and they tested it up to the Indian condition, that these are the points to be tested on, so that the camera should be fully safe and secure. The device which is making you secure should also be secure. So this is what localization of local content, we are improving onto that. This public procurement order clearly says to any government agency after 9th of June, if they have to buy a camera, it should be the part of the tender, it should be the part of their requirement, or whenever it is supplied, it should be their duty to check that whether STQC certification is there with the camera or not. This is the government gazetted for all state governments, central governments, and every department buying the cameras. Then India's semiconductor mission came into the picture, which has given us the liberty that we can think of manufacturing even these chips in India. So we have tied up with the companies like L&T, MITI, with whom we are tying up with for developing the SoC for our cameras. We are tying up with a lot of other partners which would come later. In R&D part, second is manufacturing, which is completely indigenized, and we are making it more indigenization, whatever could happen with the components. The second part comes on to the R&D. See, camera is a part, it is not just a plug and play kind of device. It is part of the solution. So you have to have R&D backup to give you the right kind of hardware and right kind of software. Now, why I say that, we have got about 8, can you believe that? We have got about 850 plus models of the cameras to fit off onto a different requirement. If you want to use it onto the gate with face recognition card, you need a 4 megapixel camera. If you want to have that in-house, then dome camera with 2 megapixel will do. If you want to have in some small hall and taking just the crowd, the monitoring and all, you can have 2 megapixel dome cameras. If you want to have onto the road, you have to have automatic number plate reading cameras, which basically focus onto the number plates of that. All your challans, I am the culprit. So that is where we have developed our own R&D labs. We have about 300 plus R&D guys who are developing application day and night, and making the development into the hardware to make it more smart and smarter day by day. So this is what we are working on with the cameras. See, the trust factor in these kind of solutions or in these kind of requirement is the topmost criteria. CP Plus has come out with trusted core technology. So CTC It goes with our brand, which basically, if the camera is of CP+, it is CTC marked, then which is CP+ trusted core technology. So if it is CTC, you are sure that it is secure and will give you the full security to the extent you want. So it has got secure transmission, whether it is a Wi-Fi cameras of ours, whether it is PTZ cameras with 4G, whether it is normal cable cameras we have. So it is all tamper-proof. It got all the features so that nobody can play around with the camera and get away. You will get the information. These are the partners what I was talking about, that for manufacturing and design and development, we have got Indian partners, we have got Dixon, we have got VVDN with us. For SOCs, we have got Umbrella, InnoFusion, Qualcomm, and we are developing our own technology with the help of L&T and MITI. Now, if you talk about key government credentials, I think time is up. So I'll just fasten it. If you talk about key government, this thing, we have got safe and smart cities done. We got police stations done. We have got about 40,000 cameras in MP Police, J&K Police Station, 3,000 cameras. So it's basically almost all states, whether it is police, education, safe city, smart city, they all have some applications running on CP+ cameras. So that is what is our penetration into the government applications and government departments. We've got about 1,40,000 cameras in Delhi schools. We have got 1,60,000 cameras installed in Delhi police. We have got about 8 states for interrogation rooms. Now, these all are applications what I was talking about. This is probably my last slide. This is the application I was talking about, that whether you have any application in education sector, hospitality, home, smart traffic, industrial, healthcare, railway, banking, these all are in huge quantity. We are selling about 14 lakh cameras in a month at the moment. Other than domestic is about 70% and 30% is going on to the projects like this. So with these 30%, 40%, we are covering all kind of applications up to the manufacturing state. I'll just give you one or two small thing, like a textile industry is using our camera to at the conveyor belt, that if there is any spot onto the fabric going on, which can't be caught onto the naked eyes. Police is using it for interrogation and the evidence collection at the time of city crimes. And they would be able to say, basically solve 70 to 80% crime in one day with the help of these cameras. Whichever city you go, we have that. I just give you an example. Like I was part of inauguration at Ludhiana Safe City. Then the minister there, the honorable minister asked for that whatever numbers we were giving, showing him the number if we put any number of the car in the system, if it crosses any crossing in the city camera, that would reflect in our control room and we can catch hold of it. He said that, no, you are showing me the old records. Then I asked the team that, okay, you put in his vehicle number, and we put his vehicle number, and we could tell him that on 22nd, you attended a marriage function on that area. And say the other day, you were coming right from Jalandhar side. On other day, you were coming from Chandigarh side. So we have given all history for about 20 days of his travel. He said like it is very good, you delete my number from there. So that is how the systems are working on to help police and all. And how this happen is that the customer give us the requirement that what I need, I have this problem. So we are not here to sell product. We are there to give you the solution with the backend R&D team that, okay, we have this problem, please solve that. So this is what we are doing. I think, thank you very much.